State legislature. There are two types of legislature. Unicameral legislature, bicameral legislature. Unicameral legislature has only one house, that is assembly. Bicameral legislature has two houses, both council and assembly. There are two types of state legislative. There are two types of state legislature, unicameral legislature, bicameral legislature. At present in India, there are 29 states. Out of 29 states, only 7 states have to practice the bicameral legislature. For example, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir. Only 7 states. Out of 7 states, out of 29 states and 7 union territory, only 7 states have to practice the bicameral legislature. For example, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Rest of the states have to practice only unicameral legislature. Tamil Nadu is also best example of unicameral legislature. Tamil Nadu legislature, Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly consists of 235 members. Out of 235 members, 234 members are elected members, 1 member is nominated members. The nominated members, Anglo-Indian. One Anglo-Indian is nominated by governor. Totally 235. Out of 235, 234 members are elected members. They are elected by people through the election once in 5 years. 1 member is nominated by governor. Out of 235 members, there are 36 members or ministers. 36 ministers. Total members of Tamil Nadu State Legislative Assembly 235, elected members 234, nominated members 1, ministers 36, 39 Lok Sabha members, 18 Rajya Sabha members. Legislative Assembly. Legislative Assembly is a lawyer house, it is a people house, it is temporary house because it has only 5-year terms. Sometimes lawyer house may be dissolved by governor due to no confidence motion. Due to lack of majority, no confidence motion, sometimes lawyer house may be dissolved by governor. That's why it is a temporary house. It's not a permanent house. It is a people house. It consists of only elected members. The members who are elected by people through the election once in 5 years directly, they are the member of assembly. The members of state legislative assembly varies from state to state on the basis on population. Based on population, according to population, the strength of the assembly varies from state to state. The total strength of the assembly not exceed 500, not below 60, not less than 60, not more than 500. The term is only 5 years. The assembly members, member of the assembly should have completed only 25 or 25 years. The total term of the assembly is 5 years. Member of the assembly should have completed 25 years. Composition of the assembly of the Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu assembly, which consists of 235 members, out of the 235 members, 234 members are elected members. They are elected by people through the election once in 5 years directly. One member is not elected by people. He is the nominated member. He is Anglo-Indian. The Anglo-Indian is nominated by governor, including nominated member. Totally 235 members. Out of 235 members, 19% of the seats are reserved for SC and ST people. In the election, out of 234 members, 19% of the seats are reserved for SC and ST peoples. There is a reservation. The reservation should be adopted by Tamil Nadu Assembly. Legislative Council. Legislative Council is the upper house. It is a permanent house. Legislative Council is the upper house. It is a permanent house. It does not have any term. It is a permanent house. It cannot be dissolved. It is not a people house. The members of the Legislative Council have 6 years. Total members of the Legislative Council, one-third of the members have to retire from every 2 years once. The term of the member of the Legislative Council is 6 years. Member of the Legislative Councils should have completed 30 years. Members of Assembly, they have to complete 25 years. Members of the Council have to complete 30 years. Assembly has 5-year terms. Council has no term because it is a permanent house. It cannot be dissolved. Council, State Legislative Council, it is practiced in only 7 states in India. Out of 29 states and 7 union territories in India, State Legislative Council is practiced in only 7 states. For example, it prevails in Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and Jammu and Kashmir. Election to Legislative Council. Total election to Legislative Council. Legislative Council is a total member, 1/3 of the total members of the Assembly. Out of total members of the Assembly, Council has 1/3 of the members. The total members of the Council is 1/3 of the total members of the Assembly. Among the members of Council, 1/3 of the members are nominated by, 1/3 of the members are elected by local bodies, 1/3 of the members are elected by Assembly, 1/12 members are elected by graduates of the universities, 1/12 of members of the Council are elected by graduate teachers, 1/6 of the members are nominated by governor. The total members of the Council, 1/3 of the members, 1/3 of the members are elected by Assembly, 1/3 of the members are elected by local bodies, 1/12 of the members are elected by graduates of the universities, 1/12 of the members are elected by graduate teachers, 1/6 of the members are elected by governor. Not elected, nominated. 1/6 of the members are nominated by governor. Among the teaching, just we have to ask the question, say, who is the nominal executive authority? Governor. Governor is the nominal executive authority. Who is the real executive authority? Chief Minister. Chief Minister is the real executive authority. Who is the head of the state? Governor. Governor is the head of the state. Who is head of the government? Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is the head of the government. When was the Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir adopted? Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir was adopted on January 26, 1957. Name the rights. Name the rights is considers the fundamental rights for Jammu and Kashmir. Right to property. Right to property. What is the term of the governor? 5 years. What is the term of the chief minister? 5 years. What is the term of the council of ministers? 5 years. What is the age limit for the governor? 35 years. Governor should have completed 35 years. Chief minister should have completed 25 years. Council of ministers should have completed 25 years. Members of assembly should have completed 25 years. Members of council should have completed 30 years. What is the term of the assembly? 5 years. What is the term of the council? There is no term, because it is a permanent house. It cannot be dissolved. Who recommends president rule in the state? Governor of the state. Governor of the state only has the power to recommend the president rule in the state. State about Article 356. According to norms of the Article 356, Governor recommends the present rule in the state. After implementation of the present rule in the state, that state should be brought under the name of governor with recommendation of the president. Who was the first chief minister of Tamil Nadu? O.P. Ramaswamy. Who was the second chief minister of Tamil Nadu? P.S. Kumaraswamy Raja. Who was the previous chief minister of Tamil Nadu? O. Pannirselvam. Who is the present chief minister of Tamil Nadu? Thiru Edappadi K. Palniswamy. Who is the nominal executive authority? Governor. Who is the real executive authority? Chief Minister. State the notes of Article 361(1). As per the rules and regulations of the 361(1), Governor is not answerable to any court. Governor is not arrested. Governor is not imprisoned by any court regarding his activities. According to his activities and behavior and attitudes, decision making, law and order, he is not ready to answer anything to court. What is the importance of the Article 164? As per the norms of the Article 164, Chief Minister of the state is appointed by Governor. Council of Ministers are appointed by Governor with the recommendation of the Chief Minister. What is the important notes of the 164(1)? As per the norms of the 164(1), Chief Minister and the Council of Ministers, they are not exceed 15% of the total members of the state legislative members. Who settle the disputes which rise inside the state and outside the state? Council of Ministers. What are the difference between unicameral legislature and bicameral legislature? Unicameral legislature, which consists of only one house, that is the assembly. Bicameral legislature, which consists of two houses, for example, both council and assembly. What is the term of the assembly? 5 years. What is composition of the Tamil Nadu State Assembly? 235 members. How many members are nominated by governor in Tamil Nadu Assembly? Only one member. He is Anglo-Indian. How many percent of the seats are reserved for both the SC and ST people in the Tamil Nadu State Assembly? 19% of the seats. Which is the lower house? Assembly. Which is upper house? Council. In between, which is the permanent house in the state legislature? Council. How many members of the councils are elected by local bodies? 1/3 of the members. How many members are elected by assembly? 1/3 of the members of the council. How many members of the councils are elected by graduates of the universities? 1/12 of the members. How many members of the councils are elected by graduate teachers? 1/12 of the members. How many members are nominated by governor in the council? 1/6 of the members. 1/6 of the total members of the councils are nominated by governor. Functions of the state legislature. What are the duties of the state legislature? All the laws are passed by state legislative assembly. Bills of the states are determined by only state legislature. Financial activities are controlled by only state legislature. Money bills can be introduced, money bills can be implemented only by state legislature. Executive activities of the states are completely honored by, completely exercised by only state legislature. There are two houses of the state legislature, assembly and council. Than council, assembly only enjoys more privileges. More rights, more privileges should be given to the assembly than council. High courts. Very first, 3 high courts were established in 1862. Bombay High Court, Madras High Court, Calcutta High Courts. Calcutta, Madras, Bombay, 3 high courts have been established in 1862. After Republic of India, after 1950, many high courts have been extended in different provinces of the state. Before 1950, 1862, only 3 high courts have been established in India. For example, Madras High Court, Calcutta High Court, Bombay High Court. After 1950, many high courts have been extended in different provinces of the country. All the high courts are under the control of Supreme Court. Amendment Act. Amendment Act was passed in 1956. As per the norms of Amendment Act of 1956, Common High Court was formed. For example, Common High Court is situated in Chandigarh. The Common High Court of Chandigarh is the common for state of Punjab, state of Haryana, in addition to Chandigarh Union Territories. 2 states, state of Haryana, Chandigarh Union Territory. 3 states have only one common high court. as per the norms of the Amendment Act of 1956, then High Court of Guwahati. High Court of Guwahati is a common High Court for 7 states. High Court of Chandigarh is a common for 2 states, 1 union territory. Whereas High Court of Guwahati is a common for 7 states. For example, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, Tripura. They are called 7 sisters of India. 7 sisters of India, these 7 states. These 7 states have common High Court, only one court. High Court of Guwahati. High Court of Guwahati is a common for 7 states in India. For example, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, and Tripura. In India, at present we have 29 states. For 29 states, we have only 25 High Courts. Even we have 29 states, but we have only 25 High Courts. Whereas in Tamil Nadu, only 2 High Courts. One is situated in Chennai, another one is situated in Madurai. Original jurisdiction. Bombay High Court, Calcutta High Court, Madras High Court only have both original jurisdiction and appellate jurisdiction. Except these High Court, rest of the all High Courts have only appellate jurisdiction. Madras High Court, Calcutta High Court, Bombay High Court have both original jurisdiction and appellate jurisdiction. Rest of the all High Courts in India have only appellate jurisdiction. The original jurisdiction how to deal admiralty, probate, matrimonial problems, contempt of the court, oppose of the court, accuse of the court. All the criminal cases are dealt by only original jurisdiction. Original jurisdiction which deals about admiralty, probate, matrimonial cases, contempt of the court, criminal cases, all these cases are dealt by only original jurisdiction. Appellate jurisdiction which deals all the civil and criminal cases of the lower courts. Writ jurisdiction. There are many types of the writs. Writ means order. Habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto, certiorari. Habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto, certiorari. There are 5 writs which are issued by High Court to deal all the problems which are happened in the state. The first writ, habeas corpus. Habeas corpus is one of the writ or order which is issued by High Court to protect the person free from illegal arrest. When any person is illegally arrested by any lower court, from the illegal arrest, the person should be protected by habeas corpus which is given by the High Court. Mandamus. Mandamus is one of the writ or order. It is issued by High Court to supervise, to look after the activities of the subordinate court, to control the activities of the officers, to look after the activities of the corporation and institution. Prohibition. Prohibition is also one of the order which is given by High Court to prohibit the case of the lower court, to prohibit the case of the lower court. That's why this order is given by High Court. Quo warranto is one of the writ or order which is passed by High Court to inquire the authority of the state government, authority of the central government, authority of the public sectors and private sectors. Certiorari. Certiorari is an order which is issued by High Court to review the files, evidence, documents, judgments of the lower court. Just I would like to ask some questions. When the first High Courts established in India, 1862, name the High Courts. Where was High Courts established in 1862? Calcutta, Bombay, Madras. Name the court which is responsible for control of all the High Courts, Supreme Court. Which is the apex court in India? Supreme Court. Supreme Court only is the highest court, apex court. Supreme Court only has the right to control all the High Courts of state. There are 25 High Courts in the country. Even we have 29 states. For 29 states, we have only 25 High Courts. All the 25 High Courts are under the control of Supreme Court. Amendment Act. When was Amendment Act passed? When was Amendment Act was passed? 1956. What is the norms of Amendment Act of 1956? As per the norms of the Amendment Act of 1956, Common High Court is formed for 2 or more states. Name the states are under the control of High Courts of Chandigarh. Name the states which are under the control of High Court of Chandigarh. State of Punjab and Haryana. State of Punjab and Haryana and Union Territory Chandigarh. Name the states which are brought under the control of High Court of Guwahati. 7 states. For example, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, Tripura. How many High Courts are situated in India at present? 25 High Courts. How many states are there? 29 states. How many union territories are in India? 7 union territories. Which is the headquarters of India? Delhi. Name the High Courts which have both original jurisdiction and appellate jurisdiction. Madras High Court, Calcutta High Court, Bombay High Court only have both original jurisdiction and appellate jurisdiction. What are the function of the original jurisdiction? Original jurisdiction, how to deal all the admiralty cases, probate cases, matrimonial cases, contempt of the court and criminal cases. What are the duties of the appellate jurisdiction? Appellate jurisdiction which deals all the civil and criminal cases of lower courts. Write the important function of the habeas corpus. Habeas corpus which is issued by High Court to protect the person free from illegal arrest. What is the importance of the mandamus? Mandamus is the order which is issued by High Court to supervise entire activities of the subordinate courts, activities of the officer, activities of the corporation and institution. What is the benefits of the prohibition? Prohibition is an order which is issued by High Court to prohibit the cases of lower court. What is the significance of quo warranto? Quo warranto is an order which is issued by High Court to inquire the authority of the public sector and private sectors, public governments and private governments. What is the importance of the certiorari? Certiorari is a writ or order which is issued by High Court to review all the files, evidence and documents and judgments of the lower court. Thank you. I come to conclude. All the students, Please go through my teaching and learn something and update your knowledge. Thank you very much. Thank you for all students. Thank you.